Oh, excuse me. Ah, hello, Maestro. Would it be? Would it do? I don't know. I don't know what to think of this. I don't even know who half these characters are. I've played like 2 games that include characters in this. Like, I don't know. I came back for oh, okay. Hopefully it was a good day. Hopefully it was a lot of fun. I mean, I guess I hit start. Okay. Neris? Neris? Okay. I don't know who that is, but okay. Neris glances into the rearview mirror once again, and is reminded of those eyes. Those damn 4 eyes. Okay. Damn, I'm famished. Okay. He's pulled from his self-reflection by the boisterous purple Bovo, sitting just behind him. Oh no. I could also go for food. Yes. The Minotaur to his right chimes in as well, though his voice is quite a bit more patient. If the rest of you were planning on eating, of course. The great white shapeshifter in the driver's seat simply shrugs his shoulders. Who is this man? The beach does not make me particularly hungry. He feels a fist bump. He feels a fist bump on the back of the seat. Okay. Does anything. Ain't never seen any of y'all eat a real meal. Especially, The Bovo points at the silent creature sitting next to him. This, The mouse, as usual, stares off into space, his glassy, soulless eyes deadlocked lovingly on some invisible entity. I mean, who the hell goes to the beach and doesn't do a damn thing there? I don't do a lot at the beach. I never know what to do at the beach. Sometimes I dig a hole. And I just keep digging. That's about it. We did go to the beach. We did go to the beach, didn't we? Asterion's eyes point dead forward on the highway as he uttered his question. This is Louisiana, and we'll be pulling back into New Orleans soon. I would not be opposed to stopping for food, of course, had we not possessed a supple amount of food at home. Make circles in the stand. What? I would ask Sevos to prepare a fine luncheon for us, were he not on an extended vacation himself. I am, of course, not incapable of cooking. Bullshit! You can't cook for shit. I've seen your work. Silky, this is indeed the other Minotaur. A practically wait, a particularly fiery distaste burns on the Bovo's tongue as he recalls the Big White's attempt at a home-style breakfast this morning.
Hey now, simmer down. No need to fling any insults, especially undeserved ones.
Asterion wonders if the master would judge him for telling yet another lie, as his own stomach churns as he thought of his morning breakfast. It was for the greater good.
I do agree with the bovine companion. However, a fun day at the beach would be best capped with a nutritious and delicious meal of takeout and sodas.
Neris's eyes remain fixed on the road as he debates their options.
Do you suppose there is a takeout restaurant that offers a rare steak and a tall glass of Malbec?
Asterion's eyes light up at the mention of Neris's preferred meal.
Perhaps. It's been some time since I've tasted the honey touch of grapes upon my tongue. You gotta be kidding me. If I didn't know better, y'all'd walked into a movie theater and asked for buttered lobster. I'm sure there's a...
Are there theaters that serve buttered lobster? Probably somewhere, right? There's probably some, like, really uppity town that has something like that. Killigan's words trail off as he notices the rodent to his side had raised a solitary arm, pointing an elongated finger in his direction. Shivers run down the typically brave Bovo's back as he feels the presence of an otherworldly horror pierce right through him. There's the fancy ones. Yeah, I've been to like one place that did that, and didn't. I don't know. I don't know if I would ever do that again. I'm kind of like, I'm trying to watch the movie, you know? I guess it was like a fun thing to do like once. Asterion turns back, catching a glimpse of the supernatural phenomenon happening just behind him. Oh, Meister, I don't think Eden's Reach only having 3 builds would be a problem. Like, it would just be like, I would just play the 3 builds and then go to a different game, right? It's fine.
Little creature. You want to go there, too? McDonald's.
The mouse doesn't respond, his glassy eyes remaining fixed on the direction his finger pointed. Asterion scans his memories, and to his surprise, he finds a singular account of this particular restaurant. A guest complaining about it in the in-hotel food cooked by their chef, Luke, had instead asked for something called McDonald's. Luke, outraged, went on a 40-minute tirade about how McDonald's has been going downhill for years. They don't make it like they used to, but I still like those chicky nuggies.
For fuck's sake, they don't even fry their apple pies anymore.
The bull then, knowing his chef's taste in food all too well, chimes in.
Maybe McDonald's isn't the best idea.
Still tense and unable to speak freely, Killigan attempts to shake his head. Yeah, I mean, I can only assume that Killigan is from Killigan's Treasures or whatever. So, I guess I kind of know him, only by name only. But yeah, I don't know the Mouse Man or the Four-Eyed Man. I know who this other Minotaur is, though. You know, a little bit acquainted.
Let's just go there.
McDonald's? Why would we go to McDonald's? We have McDonald's at home. Okay.
I don't suppose I mind too much. I'm just unsure. Maybe it'll be okay.
The other is from beyond the harbor? Okay. The purple Bovo, in the last-ditch effort to save his pride, makes direct eye contact with Asterion.
Listen, I can tell this crowd will be rough to find a compromise on. Why don't we just go to McDonald's?
No references. I have no clue what they are. Facts, though. Don't worry, it's for someone, Ian. It's for someone. Hello, Convoy. Yeah. He shivers again, unsure if the finger is still getting closer to him.
Please!
Nerissa simply shrugs his shoulders.
I suppose there is no harm in at least checking.
Killigan sighs a sigh of relief as soon as the monstrosity behind him, him's accursed finger was no longer near. Luckily, he had avoided drinking an excessive amount of beer at the beach. Otherwise,
I just don't know. I had a bad feeling about this.
Nera, shrugging off the bull's ominous warning, pulls into the McDonald's drive-thru.
Nonsense. I'm sure everything will be fine. After all, it is a simple McDonald's restaurant. I'm sure nothing strange happens in those.
Has anything strange ever happened to you when you went to McDonald's? I've had pretty just normal experiences. Fairly normal experiences, I guess I would say. You know how it is. Time passes slower in McDonald's, especially now while the store is empty. A rush hour is long past and yet to come. And not much to do but stand around and look busy. Maybe wash dishes. Why are there so many dishes? It would be nice to have a decent conversation with a fellow coworker. Though, the company, Levis, finds himself with is anything but decent. Okay.
Levis.
The sharp outburst from the boss man, Virgil, catches, Levis off guard.
Y'all have only been here for an hour. Now, how many, blueberry
what? Flavor daily immune system plus extra strength, 5-hour energy shots.
Do you need?
Okay. I've been here for 7 hours. I don't know who this boy is. It is his fourth blueberry. Yep, that's a long thing. Yes.
You kids, cling the caffeine to get through a single shift. Back in my day, we'd work millennia at a time with no breaks, for a buffalo nickel, no less.
I'm tired.
Besides,
What's with these eyes? Oh no.
Besides, you don't need anything more than the smile of a happy customer and the satisfaction of a job well done to get your through the day.
I'm hungry. Due to either not hearing or not caring, Virgil barrels on, ignoring the complaints Levis's weekly posing. How's the okay, yeah. Okay. Alright, Michael. We'll have a good day if you're not gone yet.
Speaking of customer satisfaction, do you remember what the most important part of our uniform is?
An enormous thick finger points to the dog's chest area. A smile, sir?
That's correct. Now, you wouldn't happen to, want me to have to write you up for breaking dress code, yes?
No, sir. A write-up wouldn't be the worst punishment Levis has received.
Right. So smile nice and wide so we can get those customers' ratings. Those customer rates up. Okay.
You told me to stop asking customers for ratings.
Yes, because you keep getting poor ratings.
True. There are an unreasonable amount of 3- and 4-star ratings for work I do here.
Well, maybe if you worked harder and smiled more, people wouldn't be so inclined to give you a poor rating.
Well, if they would give a written review with the rating, maybe I'd be able to improve.
Well, maybe if you release a new chapter, you might get some positive reviews.
I think we might be talking about different things.
Right.
The silence in the McDonald's is palpable. Only the crackle of the fryer fills the void.
Don't you got some dishes to wash?
Levis considered asking if Virgil could help him out, but remembers just how well that turned out last time. Maybe this was a good time to ask that other question. I was wondering if I could take a vacation soon.
A vacation? You've got all the vacation you need right here.
Yeah, you got smoothies and french fries. What else do you need? When Virgil gets animated about something, there's a difficulty in even attempting to get a word through.
If you're looking to spend some time at the beach, might I remind you we already sell fish sandwiches here in store. If you are trying to gamble, you know there's nothing more than I love than a good old coin flip. And if you mean to visit family, might I remind you that you've got the McDonald's family all right here.
Oh my god. Oh. I hope Virgil talks like this in the new build. The broad smile on Virgil's never fails to unnerve Levis. Who is Levis? Who is he from? Okay, what was included in this game? What, there's like 7 things here? Okay. Yeah, I'm 2. I don't... Oh, where's my thing? There we go. Okay. Ah! I'm not losing things, it's fine. How long now? 2 builds? I was just thinking, I've got a cross-country trip I have to make in a few weeks.
Well, you know the whole thinking thing will get you in trouble. Aside from that, I've already got the schedule written up, and I can't change the schedule after it's been written.
Oh. The blue cloth? Okay. But sir, you've written the schedule out for 3 months in advance.
It's never a bad time to be ahead of time.
Of course, Virgil is right. He's always right. Levis supposes he'll have to give up on the whole trip with his friends. It wouldn't be the first time. Well, do you think I might be able to take a break soon? My feet are killing me.
A break? What? With all those customers around?
The boy. There are no customers in the restaurant. Oh, fuck me.
Listen, yeah, you do a good job and get some good reviews, and I'll consider that little trip of yours. And your break.
And blue cloth, that's linked here, right? Wait. Okay, I click that. Oh, okay. Alright. That does seem to be the case. He is in the thumbnail for that game.
Oh, and fix the damn coffee machine, would ya?
The bell, notifying a customer has arrived at the drive-thru speaker goes off in, Levis's, headset. Oh, fuck.
Language, Levis.
As the car is about to, pull up to the unexpected, barren drive-thru, however, its, driver comes to a sudden realization.
Ah, I had almost forgot.
With, efficiency clearly resulting from routine, Neru closes his eyes, his two topmost eyes, which simply vanishes from view. At the same time, one might think it is a trick of the light, as his fur gradually loses a bit of the stark whiteness to complete the deception. The fur above his muzzle darkens and extends just a bit farther than the surrounding hairs. Okay. Most of the others in the car were captivated by the quick transformation.
I never get tired of seeing it. Must be nice to just change to whatever suits your mood. Ain't too many doorways that comfortably accommodate me.
In my case, it regrettably has its limits, most notably. He eyes his protruding ribcage with a small irritation.
Perhaps an open shirt was unwise. Still, at least this power is not subject to another's whim. Not that I have any particularly strong preference.
I wonder how you've changed. The others turn their heads as the mouse breaks his lengthy silence. After a few painful seconds, waiting for any kind of elaboration, the Minotaur politely speaks up.
Sorry, who exactly were you talking about again? I must have missed it.
In lieu of a response, the mouse simply goes back to tracing a circle on the window, leaving a noticeable smudge behind.
Why'd we pick this kid up again?
The Bovo asks in a concerned whisper. Oh wow, this is just a picture of a... Oh, that's good though. That's good. What is this? What do you think? Is this a Photoshop filter? Is this an Illustrator filter? It is what it is. Before anyone can offer a sufficient answer, the vehicle stops before a large plastic box. The group, sans Mouse, looks expectantly towards it for what felt like an age before a lifeless voice drones on from it. Thanks for choosing McDonald's. What can... A muffled crush and indistinct cursing could be heard through the scratchy audio. Neris is about to speak up, but the plastic box comes back to life. Oh, fuck my life. What can I get for you today?
Language!
The shapeshifter turns to the rest of them.
Do you know what you want?
The others look deep in thought for various reasons. How? It's Mcdonald's! You don't need to think about what you order. Like, I don't know, people... From my experience, people only order like one thing when they go to Mcdonald's. Like, come on. I always get the 10-piece chicky nuggies. That's just because I'm boring. You know how it is. I always get it with a Sprite and some barbecue sauce. It's fine. It's gonna be a long night. The others looked deep in thought for various reasons.
I'm actually quite interested in this Happy Meal. It must be of, surpassing quality to promise such joy.
Oh my god, Asterion. The Minotaur's eyes are alight with a rare glint of optimism. In the meantime, Killigan looks perplexed by something at the, as he stares at the menu.
The hell's a burger?
He blurts out. Asterion, with an uncomfortable and knowing expression, speaks up.
Well, according to Luke.
He leans in and whispers to the Bovo's ears, whose face falls.
Duh, I'll get the salad.
Killigan says flatly.
With, some buns on the side. And I want to try all the sauces.
He squints for a moment and frowns.
Except the buffalo sauce.
Neris relays the 2 orders and then, ponders for a moment.
I suppose there is not a second menu hiding behind this one, and then offers a good steak in a Malbec.
The shaky, voice seems reluctant to comment, either, avoiding conflict or not wanting to bother with a tedious explanation.
There's no need to answer. It was not a question.
Miracle happens. I can now and hopefully continue to send comments without disappearing. Was that an issue? I don't. Okay, but all right, Maestro. I don't entirely understand, but if it's positive, it's positive.
I will take an iced coffee, black. Lastly,
Neris looks back and expects to take take on the difficult task of getting an order out of Ollie. Much to everyone's surprise, the back seat window was already being rolled down. The gaunt mouse had already climbed over Killigan to lower the window. The Bovo looks ahead in barely concealed horror as the mouse is in his lap places an order.
What the fuck?
Double cheeseburger and no patties, extra napkins, cup of ice. The whole cabin is silent as Ollie's bony finger depresses the window button. The mouse nonchalantly crawls back into his domain in the back passenger seat and resumes staring longingly out the window.
Actually, do not throw out the patties. I will take them. I believe that will be all.
There is a faintly audible sigh. Okay, so, a Happy Meal, a garden salad with every dipping sauce.
Not the buffalo.
Minus the buffalo sauce. A double cheeseburger with no patties, extra napkins, and a cup of ice. A black iced coffee and 2 patties? Everything on the screen looked correct.
Everything is spelled properly. Yes.
17 for... You get that much for that? What? That feels like that would be like a $30 like thing. Like by today's standards, right? Like doesn't a coffee at like Mcdonald's, isn't that like $4 to $5 now? And Happy Meals are like, I don't know how much a Happy Meal is. I assume that's like $7 alone. And I don't know. I don't know. The defeated voice instructs them. The shapeshifter pulls around to the window as instructed, where the group finally gets a good look at the jittery golden retriever.
Ah, a face I know all too well.
The Minotaur mutters as the money is exchanged. Killigan leans over, intrigued.
You know this guy? No. Speaking from experience, however, I recognize the exact look. Those eyes lack even the slightest glimmer of hope. Oh.
It may take a moment. If you could pull around to one of those spots. The employee gives a limp gesture to one of the numbered waiting areas, and Neris nods in compliance. Okay. Just as he is about to park, however.
Not this one.
Killigan is staring daggers at something, and Neris follows his steely gaze to the culprit. It's a tree. The fiend, looms over the parking spot in all of its branches, twisting terror. Ah, alright. Neris elects to choose a different spot, leaving the arboreal menace behind. Okay. With the orders taken for the Weird as Hell customers at the drive-thru, Levis only has but a moment to collect himself. Only enough time to pull out his phone before two customers walk through the front door, ringing the obnoxious digital bell hooked up to the sensor that goes off every time any object obstructs the laser that points to the receiver. That's placed on either side of the door. Well, those customers outside can wait. Virgil always says to take care of the people that care to walk in first. I take orders very seriously. Okay. Oh, he's on the thumbnail for Beyond the Harbor. Okay. A red-maned wolf and his marine iguana. Okay. Friend approach the counter as they talk amongst themselves about their plan for their order. Do you know what you want, Trevor?
Oh, no, I don't.
Trevor stops mid-thought. He awkwardly scratches the back of his ankle with his other foot. Damien doesn't seem to notice or care, as he just silently stares at Trevor, waiting for an answer.
Duh. What are you getting, Damien?
If you want, I can go first while you decide what you want to get. And Trevor begins to incoherently stutter as he freezes up, looking at the various options that are on the digital display above and behind Levy's head.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Levis puts on his best approximation of what a smile hopefully looks like as the cheerful yet probably airheaded wolf approaches the counter. Hello, and welcome to Mcdonald's. Damien stares at Levis's bland Mcdonald's approved attire before staring at the dog's hideous attempt at being approachable. Hi, Levis. How are you today? I'm great. Living the dream. Levis was not, as they say, living the dream. And yourself? I'm great as well. Not a single complaint in the world. Just like seeing everyone smile. Yeah, same. Did you watch the new Furry Flex show? I don't watch shows. Levis doesn't particularly enjoy small talk with customers, but Damien is ignoring the hints. No, it's great. I love the tiger. I hope I get the. Why is he doing that face? I hope I get the toy this time. Oh, right. Well, you have 1 in 3 chance to get the new Tiger action figure, and if you get the Happy Meal.
Right, which is why I will get a Happy Meal with nuggets.
Levis presses a few buttons on the screen, inputting the wolf's rather simple order. Thanks. Thank the lands. Great. Is that all you want today?
Well, not quite.
Fuck. Well, what else can I get you then? Damien looks thoughtfully at the menu again before returning his overly cheerful gaze to Levis.
Just make sure I get the tiger. I ordered 12 more happy. I'll order 12 more Happy Meals.
Just to make sure I get it, okay. 12? Okay. And chicken nuggets for those as well? Damien takes a moment to think about his order and looks back at Trevor before continuing.
Yeah, nuggets for that are fine as well.
Great. Levis scratches his chin in frustration, begins repeatedly pressing buttons on his count on the computer to input Damien's order. You know, I can just sell you the toy. For the price of the Happy Meal. It's fine. You don't need all the food. The wolf's eyes widen as he hears a solution to his problem that doesn't involve purchasing so much food.
Really? We can do that?
Sure. Technically, it's against policy, but no one has to know, and Levis won't have to cook so much food.
Then I'll buy 15 Super Wolf superhero mini Titan Nova plush toys, please.
15? Oh, did I say that out loud? Sure. 15.
Yes.
Levis presses several more touch buttons on his screen as Damien looks at him expectantly. Okay, so a Happy Meal and 15 Super Wolf, Super Fang dolls.
Uh-huh.
All right. Will that be all?
Well, not quite.
There's no light, no peace, no joy here today. What else can I get you? Damien draws a big breath of air.
Okay, I'll have 3 hamburgers, a hamburger with cheese, 2 cheeseburgers, a cheeseburger with no pickles, and a cheeseburger with no cheese. I'll have a small Coke, a large Diet Coke, 20 chicken nuggets, 20 more chicken nuggets, 10 chicken nuggets, and a hash brown. Oh, are you serving breakfast still?
We are not serving breakfast.
All right. Then I'll have 20 more chicken nuggets instead. I'll have a Big Mac, a triple Big Mac, a chicken sandwich, a fish sandwich, and a chicken sandwich. I want a portobello mushroom burger and an order of pancakes.
Do they still have, like, the mushroom burger? I remember them having that for a while. Like a decade ago, I want to say. You know, like, I think it was like the mushroom Swiss burger, like when they had like those 3 Angus burger type things. I remember that around like 2009. But I haven't actually read the McDonald's menu in several years. I just go up and go like, give me the nuggets. So I don't know. And pancakes, they just said that they're not serving breakfast. It's not breakfast still.
Right, no pancakes. Then I'll have a small fry.
So, is that all?
Yep.
Okay. So you'll be having...
Levis draws in a big deep breath of air.
3 hamburgers, a hamburger with cheese, 2 cheeseburgers, a cheeseburger with no pickles, a cheeseburger with no cheese, small Coke, large Diet Coke, 20 nuggets, 20 more nuggets, another 20 nuggets, and another 20 chicken nuggets. A Big Mac, a triple Big Mac, a chicken sandwich, a fish sandwich, a chicken sandwich, a portobello mushroom burger, a Happy Meal, and 15 Super Fang superhero mini Titan Nova action toys. Did I get that right?
Well,
not quite. Oh.
I'll have 3 hamburgers, a hamburger with cheese, 2 cheeseburgers, a cheeseburger with no pickles, a cheeseburger with no cheese, a small Coke, a large Diet Coke, 20 nuggets, 10 nuggets, and 20 chicken. Oh, okay. A Big Mac, triple Big Mac, a chicken sandwich, a fish sandwich, a chicken sandwich, and a portobello mushroom burger. A Happy Meal and 15 Super Fang Hero mini Titan Nova plush toys.
10 chicken nuggets. Got it. Several dozen more touch buttons are pressed before Levis returns his dead gaze back to Damien. Any sauce with the nuggets?
No thanks.
The wolf returns to his place next to the iguana as the scalier of the two steps up to the counter with his order. Are you two together? Trevor and Damien look at another, silently communicating with each other. A mental battle of sorts. Trevor folds like a stack of cards.
Yeah, I have it.
All right, what can I get you then?
Do
you know what you want?
The
Blizzard begins shaking as if he was caught in a blizzard. The shakes turn into tremors that run through each bone in his body from his head to his tail. What the actual fuck is this? I don't know, Kenta. I don't know. It's weird. I can give you a moment if you'd like.
No,
The sweat pouring down Trevor's face was enough to mop the bathroom. His face, now a pale shadow of its original color, contorts into a pathetic mess. Also, hello, Kenta. I hope you're having a good morning?
Dime.
He looks back at his friend, Damien, to his friend Damien for help. The wolf merely stares back at him, without a single thought behind those eyes. We have a special going on with the...
No.
Okay.
Can I? Do you have the, I'll have water.
Just the water? Trevor's voice is, pitched so high and squeezed so tight, and it even makes Levy uncomfortable.
Yes.
All right then. Levy shrugs as he places the finalized order in his computer. If that's all, the total comes to $118.68. And Trevor's eyes widen for a moment before he looks back at Damien, eyes pleading for something. Damien retains the empty smile as he returns his vacant eyes back to Trevor. Not a shred of intelligence to be found. And Trevor pulls out his wallet and begins shuffling through its contents and pulls out what looks like a stamp card.
Do you guys accept this?
It's certainly a Mcdonald stamp card. It has all 9 stamps filled out as well. Each stamp being a funny little caricature Yes, of Virgil's face. Levis cringes at his manager's likeness. Well, 9 stamps does mean you get a free meal. Pressing a few more buttons on the touchscreen, Levis scans a barcode on the back of the stamp card and places it in the register. After that, the total will be $116.47. Ooh, good number. Trevor begins his sweating again, eyes bloodshot, skin growing pale and paler. He once again looks towards Damien, but the lifeless, blank, distant staring of his companion offers him no assistance or help. Trevor pulls a silver card from his wallet and hesitates placing it on the counter. Levis swiftly plucks the card off the surface and swipes it in the reader. Trevor lets out a small whine as the machine makes a beep, signifying a successful sale. Alright, here's your card. Do you want a receipt? Trevor takes back his card, and with a defeated slump in his shoulders,
Yeah, sure.
Alright, just give me a moment to print. Here you go. The food will take a moment to get ready. I'll bring it to your table. Trevor takes the 4-foot-long receipt and returns to Damien. Did you know the Super Fang superhero Mini Titan Nova plush toy is a limited edition run? That's only going to be... The two leave the counter and go find their seats. After waiting 9 minutes and 22 seconds for their orders, the gang's morale was at an all-time low.
Asterion, how long is this supposed to take? I mean, Luke was able to get orders out in less than 5 minutes when he ran the kitchen. I would hope fast food in the real world would live up to its name.
Killigan leans back uneasily, positioning himself as far away from the Thigmotaxic? Nailed it. Mouse as possible.
Can we just, put on some music or something?
Before Asterion can pull out his lyre, Neris, smoothly presses play on his CD player. Patience, Killigan. Let's enjoy this, lovingly smooth jazz, while we wait for our, nimble nourishment. That's pretty smooth.
I'm tired of waiting. There's no one else here. I'm going inside to see where the hell our food is.
Are you sure you want to do that in your current state of dress?
Hey, Gramps, I want a tournament arc wearing less than this. It's McDonald's. It's not a fucking Olive Garden.
We could have gone to Olive Garden. Ian, the clicks you were hearing was me turning up the volume for the stream so that you all can enjoy the jazz more. I was thinking of you all. Ollie pops his head up in recognition and turns to face Killigan, eyes wide, hands covering most of his face. No entry.
Hey, you little wacko. 'Tis not my fault you decided you wanted to drown yourself, just as We were about to leave. The Speedo I swam in was drier than my clothes are now.
Ollie turns back to face towards the direction of the beach, placing his right palm on the window gently, as if he was petting it. Ah, I never got to say goodbye.
I think you said enough. Besides, Mac took all my armor
Wait, Mac took all my armor to be dry cleaned while he was out
waiting in line for the map of Myra Game Boy bundle released today.
Can I ask why you chose the VN for this? Well, it was just released today, so it seemed appropriate.
Let's try to remain calm, everyone. Killigan, the accursed one is most likely correct. There's a sign in the window that says...
Asterion opens the a window and leans closer, gaping.
No shirt, no shoes, no pants. Full service? No shirt, no shoes, no pants. Full gods. I had hoped Luke's dress code policy was an outlier at these kind of establishments.
Killigan smiles and opens the car door.
Looks like I'm perfectly dressed for the occasion. Take that, Vermin Supreme.
Ollie displays a little response to the auditory stimuli that biologists would have a hard time classifying him as alive. Asterion rubs the back of his neck and gives an awkward smile.
Well, I guess it's more than I've been made to wear at times. Are you sure you're doing okay, Asterion? Come in with me. Let's bulldoze this joint.
Asterion looks over at Netis.
Do you mind? I have heard so much about these places. I want to see the descriptions, if the descriptions match the real thing.
Enjoy yourself, Your Highness. I'll stay out here and watch over the little one. Asterion squeezes out of the car and joins Killigan in walking towards the restaurant. Nera sighs and looks back to Ollie.
It's okay, little one. I can see you're anxious. I'm the mostly undefeated shapeshifter wrestling champion. Mostly. As long as you count ribbons as a legal form of wrestling. Not that I am bitter or anything. In any case, you are safe here.
Ollie turns and stares right through the shapeshifter, his glassy-eyed gaze seeing through his very soul. Safe. Living each day unsure of what comes before. Having given up at grasping each passing minute, which fades like smoke in your hands. Is that safe? Neris bows, brow furrows.
How do you?
As his voice trails off, he notices the mouse's body go limp, but then springs back to life, as if he were reborn. Ah. Neris gets out of the car, yanks open the passenger side door, and wrestles Ollie out, carrying the crumpled mouse over his head, as if he was going to airplane spin him.
Let us join the others inside.
I was on a Zoom call with friends who ordered... What? Wait. Fane, really? Wait, did you like he ordered the nuggets over Zoom while you were at the Mcdonald's? Is that what I'm supposed to gather from that statement? Is that real? Okay. It is at the time of camaraderie. Time of camaraderie. Okay. I don't know. That's my immediate thought, Fane. I don't know. Also, welcome, Fane. Welcome. It is at this moment of camaraderie that a quiet beep echoes through the most barren establishment, signaling a new customer. Oh. Oh my god, I am asking who here has ordered McNuggets. I mean, I pretty much always order the chicken nuggets. 'Cause that's just... Yeah? Oh, you're asking who or... Oh my god. No, Fane, I get it now. None of them. Well, none of... Like... Yeah, yes, I understand now, Fane. I got there. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's not bad. I don't know, some guy named Damien. I don't know who he's from, but he orders some chicken nuggies. So, a mouse girl, short in stature and decked out in an outfit that could have very well been taken from a mannequin in Spencer's entire, entered the store. Why is there like a gaming setup here? Okay. Rather than go up to the counter though, she spots the only other patron in the restaurant and casually strides up. Okay. Okay.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
Oh, that's the Furry Flex show, right? And dude, I was so sad when Shax died. Modern McDonald's. That doesn't explain this, like, gaming rig. Like, the real question is, why don't you have a gaming setup? Well, one, I don't have money for that. And two, that doesn't explain why it's here at a McDonald's. Like, oh my god. Oh, whoops. The rest of the table goes silent as she slides in the booth next to Trevor and injecting into the conversation. Damien looks as if he's gone pale.
Spoilers!
What? I haven't finished the season yet, but... Are you sure? Oh, might be. Anyway, how's it hanging, dudes? Trevor, who'd been nervously eyeing her since she invaded his space, finally speaks up.
I'm sorry. Have we met before?
The mouse girl's vacant expression as she contemplates the question shows no hint of arriving at an answer anytime soon.
Coffee shop?
Still nothing. The iguana sighs.
Your friends. Call me mean things until I left.
Oh, right. That shit was funny. Good times, man. And Trevor uncomfortable silence was enough to show that the sentiment was not mutual. Normally, Marnie took no notice of this. And never did get your name. And who's the a friend you got there?
Hey, I'm Damien.
The bubbly wolf waves at her. Wow, get out.
But I just got here.
Nah, I mean, like, what a coincidence. Damien just scratches his head at that. Anyway, so... The mouse girl leans into Trevor's space, flipping her hair. What do you guys get? Trevor is having a difficult time trying to lean further into the wall, but still manages to reply.
I just got water.
Oh gosh, this seat's killing me. Damien is what? What? Look, if Okay. I have every... Wait, I have? Is it hate or have? Okay. With all the subtlety of the firecracker, Marnie withdraws herself from the booth seat next to Trevor and his gaming setup, and so they do just have a gaming set. Oh my god. And and casually sits next to Damien. Misunderstanding something obvious is such a Josh thing. I don't know what you're talking about, Fane. I don't know what you're talking about. I've never misunderstood anything. It's fine. So, how about you?
No, please.
Well, I got... Damien inhales sharply. 3 hamburgers, a hamburger with cheese, 2 cheeseburgers, a cheeseburger with no pickles, a cheeseburger with no cheese, a small Coke, a large Coke, a large Diet Coke. Oh, wow, that's, 20 chicken nuggets, 20 chicken nuggets, 10 chicken nuggets, and a 20 chicken nuggets. Damn, that's... I wasn't done. A Big Mac, a triple Big Mac, a chicken sandwich, a fish sandwich, a chicken sandwich, and a portobello mushroom burger. A Happy Meal and 15 Super Fang superhero tiny Titan Nova plush toys. Well, that escalated quickly. Sounds like an epic mealtime. So basically, you've got enough to maybe, like, share?
Maybe. It's about my usual order, so...
Marnie looks genuinely at a loss. Oh, holy shit, man. Damn, I don't even care about bumming off you guys anymore. I just want to see how you managed to put that all down. Marnie realizes that saying that last part out loud has brought another silence upon the group. So, Super Fang, huh? A spark ignites in the main wolf.
Yeah, he's super cool. By day, he's studying to save lives, and by moonlight, he's the bane of villains everywhere.
Marnie's eyes glaze over as Damien proceeds to go over everything about the character, stopping in some places to explain how the comics did things differently. She only barely manages to get a word in. Oh, that's cool. I never got past episode 3, though. They were in the hospital for so long.
Oh, but it gets so much better after the funeral.
She barely acknowledges it, turning her attention back to Trevor, or more accurately, the sounds coming from his game. Yo, is that, Eldest Wing? Okay. The iguana, who was deep in focus, raises his head and looks surprised.
I thought you, played mobile games.
Sometimes I borrow my friend's PC, to stream the, newest thing and... Wait, a newest friend's PC to stream the newest thing in cosplay. What kind of build are you running? Kenta, it's hurting you? What about me? I'm reading this. Oh, it's fine. For the first time since her arrival, Trevor seems to loosen up a bit.
Well, there's this, shield that can, shoot a beam back if a, spell hits it.
Uh-huh.
But if I cast a spell that sets myself on fire, I can, fire it repeatedly. It's very powerful.
Awesome sauce. I just, flick the blue rocks at people until they die. Magic for the win. This... It's fine. It's crazy they let something like that in, but I'm glad I get to enjoy this build for this game's entire lifetime. Trevor looks like he is about to continue with another thought, but his mouth hangs open as he stares at something. Marty whips her head around and immediately recognizes the terrifying and absurd amount of fast food headed towards them. Levis is wheeling out the monstrous calorie dump on a repurposed cleaning cart. One of the wheels snags, sending a few of the nugget boxes and wrapped burgers tumbling off as the retriever, yes, curses under his breath. After placing them back with a minimal amount of standing water from the floor, soaking the fallen titan, he takes a deep breath. 3 hamburgers, a hamburger with cheese, 2 hamburgers, a cheeseburger with no pickles, a cheeseburger with no cheese, a small Coke, a large Diet Coke, 20 chicken nuggets, 20 chicken nuggets, 10 chicken nuggets, and 20 chicken nuggets, a Big Mac, a triple Big Mac, a chicken sandwich, a fish sandwich, a chicken sandwich, a portobello mushroom burger, a Happy Meal, and 15 Super Fang superhero tiny mini Titan Nova action toys. Levis lists all the items with an enthusiasm of a walking corpse as he crowds the table with every item ordered. And 1 water. He sets the cup down next to Trevor and quickly wheels off before the group can ask for anything else. When Killigan and Asterion enter the building, and neither the despondent Golden Retriever nor any other employees are anywhere to be found.
It's a complete ghost town in here. How could anyone even place an order? Oh, I think they use those.
I just played Damien VN today. What is he even from? I don't know. I mean, the other Minotaur is looking pretty good. Asterion points to several kiosks, yes, with screens at eye level, displayed with displaying pictures of burgers, fries, and other mass-produced delights. Why is Asterion a flamboyant fuckboy? Isn't he always that? Isn't that just normal?
It's just like the restaurant back at the hotel, except here the customers get to input their orders. It's quite efficient. I don't know. Seems a little eerie.
Killigan looks around and spots Trevor, Marnie, and Damien sitting at a table in the back.
Let's check with them and see how long it took them to be served.
Asterion and Killigan walk past the puddles of standing water on the floor to a table piled high with computer equipment and cheeseburgers.
Killigan, do you want to do the
That's just the JPEG. That's amazing. Asterion takes a double take, catching Killigan taking a long slurp of a yellow liquid from a bucket-sized McDonald's cup.
Where did you get that?
Killigan shrugs, taking another loud slurp, Asterion's eyes, and turns back to the table.
Excuse me, fellow customers. I was...
Upon seeing the two bovines at the table, Damien sits straight up and lets out an excited scream. Wait, you're Asterion and Killigan in McDonald's? I love you guys.
I'm flattered, sir. But how do...
Before Asterion can begin to question how his friend Killigan became so popular, the twang, yes, of a Johnny Cash erupts from the table, attached to Asterion's belt. You gotta, feel the way he's moving. You gotta, okay, that's a lot of things. Asterion blushes to such an extent that it seems to have changed his skin into the breast cancer awareness pink DLC Asterion, coming soon, and lifts his tablet, yes, to his ear.
Hello, my king.
Asterion steps away from the group slightly.
Wait, slow down. How did the kitchen end up on the roof?
Asterion sighs, pinching his forehead, his hooves creating a moist staccato? Stucco? On the unkept floor.
No. At this rate, you're going to want to, do a full hotel reset, to the last backup. Hold on a second.
Payne, shut up. Staccato, okay. Asterion sheepishly smiles to Killigan as he hurried towards the front door. So, a nice drink you found there. Okay, did it, have the, ice still in it? Oh my god.
Yes, there's ice.
Upon mentioning the accursed water rock, something deep within Trevor awakens. For once in his life, a protective instinct intervenes, slapping the cup out of Killigan's paw. It arcs through the air, crashing into the ground, and releasing the floor. Yes, releasing the flood of amber liquid out onto the floor. It flows through a delta of spilled chicken nuggets and straw wrappers on its way into the mop water seas.
What the hell was that for? I don't know what that stuff was, but I was enjoying that.
The reality of the situation hits the poor lizard, as he is faced with a pissed-off bull in a restaurant literally dripping in a shade of red. A small crystal began forming on his back. I'm so sorry, Killigan. Whoa, a Killigan's body actually makes crystals. This is just like in episode 15 of Furryflex. The combination of seemingly being recognized and the strange lingo coming out of the wolf's mouth shakes Killigan out of his angry stupor.
Furryflex? What's that?
Damien's eyes widen in zeal, while Trevor lets out a breath of a diligent deliverance. It's only the best platform for viewing all the anthropomorphic media you want. I've seen like every show on it, especially Neris. Neris is so cool. Some people say that the intro arc is too long, but they're just ignorant of the masterpiece that it is. Every single sentence of dialogue matters, and the latter episodes recontextualize the earlier ones. Oh yeah, I love that show. My favorite part was when Shax died and Neris was like, no. Wait, that's not what happens.
Spoilers again.
Trevor whispers without looking up from his game. If everything is look, Kenta, don't worry about it. Just don't think about it. It's fine. And then there's Neris himself. He's so cool. He's so strong, but emotionally deep. I want to be just like him when I grow up. Aren't you like in your 20s? I've even made a plushie that looks just like him. It's going to make some kid at the mall's lost kid's home just a little less miserable from being lost. Killigan steps closer to admire the main wolf's handiwork.
Oh, yeah. He made that exact expression in the car earlier.
Amidst all the obsessive energy, Damien's brain lags in processing that remark for a minute. He's a Christian? Oh my god. Wait, you were in the car with Neris? What's he like in real life? Have you ever seen him use his powers? Does he like waffles? And Killigan takes a step back from the overexcited canine.
I mean, yeah, he likes waffles, if you can call them that, but hold on, I'm still not sure what you mean by you watching us.
Oh, yeah, you, Asterion, Neris? We all watch your adventures on a streaming platform. Is still confused concerning the marvels of modern media. Consumption, something in Killigan's subconscious, latches onto the word stream. Without another word, Killigan runs through the mellow yellow swamp on the way to the Little Bull's room. Huh. I wonder how much a Stans would pay for his mellow yellow. Oh, no. Trevor's body creaks as he cringes down into the crevice between the table and the booth. Marnie stands up, grinning at the sad boy. Damien is from Spirits, summoners of... Okay. Come on, you know someone would buy it. She says as she pats Trevor on the head, giving a waggle of her eyebrows and pointing a look at the resident superfan. Trevor dies a little inside, and Damien is oblivious to the implication as he continues to demolish his order, which is at least half gone by this point. Dude, we should totally start a mukbang channel. I know people who would pay good money to see this. I'll just take a cut of the ad revenue. Ah, hello, Renoe. Just then, Asterion reapproached the table, having walked all the way around the spilled soda.
Sorry about that. Did Killigan ask you what's up with the service here? We've been stuck in the drive-thru queue waiting for...
Constantly interrupted... Asterion's tablet begins to vibrate again. Asterion sighs and removes it from the bracket on his belt. So he has like the whole ass tablet like attached to his belt? Is that a thing? Okay. Ian, no. Marty's everything you hate about it. You know, Kenta, I can't even disagree with you.
What now, my love?
A look of shock, irritation, disgust, and horror finds its way onto the Minotaur's face.
Tell Luke to stay calm, and tell Kembish to find all the oil and kitchen grease he can get his hands on.
Oh, there you go, Fane. Your boy got mentioned. On his way back out, Asterion pushes past Neris and Ollie. Much to his own disappointment, Neris found the front counter empty and unmanned. Nobody. Nothing. All he mutters in barely audible whispers as he followed behind the shapeshifter, dragging his feet across the freshly waxed floor.
Excuse me. As a paying customer, I demand service, if you will.
Neris's deep voice echoes throughout the restaurant, but apparently not enough to awake the demon within. Or the demon without.
I suppose there's nothing to it, but ask again, then.
The great white shapeshifter clears his throat.
Excuse me, as a paying customer, I demand, service, if you will. Excuse me, as a paying customer, I demand service, if you will.
Neris stops as soon as he sees a familiar golden retriever turn the corner of the kitchen and approach the front counter. At least he thinks he looks familiar. Those dead eyes were the kind one would have a hard time forgetting. Is that the anchor bracelet on Asterion? I thought that was the like the bracelet that you get instead of the neckerchief, but that's just me. It might be something else. I don't know. Yes, sir. The retriever responds meekly, shoving his scratched up phone back into his pocket.
Oh, yes, the employee. Thank you for coming into work today.
Levy's eyes stare right through the shapeshifter in front of him. How may I serve you, sir? Neris stares back at him, silent. Not interested in having a staring contest with a customer with so much other work on his plate, Levis clears his throat and tries again. How can I help?
It's silence. I had heard you the first time you said it. There is no need to repeat yourself.
Levis blinks, losing the staring contest. You. The little creature to the shapeshifter's side mutters just loud enough for Levis to hear, as he appears to be nibbling on something dark.
Okay, I've remembered everything I need to tell you.
The worker's attention jumps back to the customer, almost as if there were, that's where it was supposed to be in the first place.
My companion and I had gone through the drive-thru in your establishment quite some time ago.
Okay. It's, nice to see you back so soon, sir. Neris shakes his head.
In a perfect world, I would never have to hear your voice again, but here we are.
Levis blinks. Neris blinks right back at him. Alright, can I help?
Perhaps you misheard me. I asked you not to repeat yourself.
If Levis had any tears left to cry, he may have shed them now.
You. Give. Yes, creature. I was working towards that. You, servant of Mcdonald's.
Levis having learned his lesson the hard way, doesn't respond.
After I had gone through your master's drive-thru, I handed you the correct amount of money, change included. You asked me to pull over into one of the reserved parking spaces.
Have a good night, Maestro.
I had followed your instructions to the exact specification you spoke, and yet, after waiting over 15 minutes, my order was not delivered as promised. Thusly, my associates and I have come into this establishment so that we may acquire a full...
Levis's eyes widen as he rushes to stop the shapeshifter from finishing that sentence. No! Neris only squints in response.
No. Surely under both state and national jurisdiction, if I am not provided the product I paid for, I am entitled to a full...
Please! The retriever, shaking, throws his hands on his ears, begging the customer not to say the word that would spell his doom.
I do not understand why you are so terrified to embrace my request, little servant.
Please, sir. I can give you anything. Anything but that.
You have that power. You do not strike me as one who possesses the ability to meet any demand I may have. Though.
Neris thinks to himself for a moment, before he eventually just shakes his head.
There are few things I desire of this world. I would be overjoyed to finally attain them.
Levis's pupils shrink.
To be as it may, I simply cannot leave without a... I actually forgot what it was called.
Formerly frozen in place, Levis breathes out a shaky sigh as a slight smile curves on his lips. Had he been spared? By some stroke of blind luck, a merciful goddess smiling down on him. A single tear falls down his cheek. The anticipation of doomsday finally washes over him. Refund. Doom. The second that accursed word passed the mouse's lips, all of their lives had ended. Levis knew. All he had to do was collapse to his knees, wordless. He had lost.
Ah, yes. Thank you for reminding me. I'm requesting a full refund.
An audible click can be heard from the back of the store as a new voice enters the fray.
Now hold your horses, gents. Let's not be too hasty.
The usually imposing rabbit stumbles out of the manager's office, struggling to buckle his pants. Neris stares befuddled as Virgil practically slams into the counter next to Levis. He grips the dog's neck, squeezing harder than he usually does. Levis cringes at his touch, knowing what his boss usually gets up to during his conference calls. The white wolf sniffs the air, confused.
Were you just... No. I was merely working out a peloton. A good businessman has to maximize every second of the day. Irrelevant. I am simply trying to request a refund from this young ward of yours.
If the boss man wasn't wearing a mask, a forehead vein would be visibly throbbing.
Whatever could you be referring to, loyal customer? I believe the pup is capable of explaining the situation to you.
As he says this, the retriever turns into a pool of jelly, slipping out of Virgil's grasp and onto the floor.
Perhaps not then. Well, to put it simply, my companions and I would like to be refunded.
Virgil's psyche shatters before Neris can even finish uttering the dreaded word. His shoulders slack and his pupils dilate as the room begins to spin.
Refund?
Oh, how's the volume? Okay. I remember turning up a bit earlier, but didn't know if this was loud or not.
That is how the word is pronounced, yes. We would like one.
The shadows in the room grow harsher as the halogen bulbs flicker above the pair.
Now, kind sir, you may be one of our valued, loyal customers. I have quite literally never been to a McDonald's before. I have no loyalty to your establishment. However, I simply cannot allow this.
The wolf shifts his posture, unfazed by the cosmic horror unfolding before him. To him, it was simply Tuesday. We did not receive our food. Therefore, a refund seems appropriate. While I cannot account for my boy Levis's general quality, I observe this order being made in first hand. The comatose canine flinches instinctively at the mere mention of his name. His suffering has only just begun. Are you proposing that I am lying?
Simply mistaken.
The shift in energy between them is palpable. Dust and debris start to rise off the ground.
I have a very simple way we can solve this without going to corporate.
Neris rolls both sets of eyes, though only one is visible.
Have at it then.
The bunny produces a coin from seemingly out of thin air. It's a promotional McDonald's play token featuring the lovable scamp known as the Hamburglar.
Do you want to play a game?
Wrong franchise. Virgil kicks the wage slave in the ribs without losing his composure. With a tiny yelp, the dog is finally free from the rest of the scene.
Yes or no?
Neris sighs and leans over the counter, staring directly into the rabbit's golden colorless orbs. Ocular? Yes. Maybe? Yes. Let's go with that for now.
I will play your silly little game if it means recovering our lost coin. Alrighty. Place your bets. You win, you get your precious little refund.
Okay.
And should I lose? Well, let's just say you better hope you don't lose. I'm already down one employee. Fine, heads. Befitting a man like you. We have never met.
With a flicker of his wrist, the coin is sent twirling through the air, catching the light at the apex of its flight. Time stops for a moment as the weight of this gamble washes over the participants. Their hearts and beating like a drum. A bead of sweat running down Virgil's cheek. Also, wow, Virgil is cute here. Really, Fane? Really? Okay, that's fine. This is it. The coin lands perfectly upright, neither heads nor tails.
I believe this is the definition of anticlimactic. How?
Stumped and out of options, Virgil decides to offer his final hand. Cody, hello! I hope you're having a good evening. We're at Mcdonald's, not a Burger King. I think I've legitimately only been inside of a Burger King once in my life. Yeah. It certainly is something.
Okay. I'll give you one last offer. This is the only reserved for my favorite customers. I may have memory problems, but I definitely stated I do not eat here.
The rabbit extends a sweaty palm towards the ageless wolf, quivering in anticipation.
I'll overlook this whole mishap if you agree to share a portion of my power. Imagine the possibilities. Eldritch magic beyond the pale of mortal comprehension. The infinite power of an omnipresent god at your fingertips. Free parking at our fine establishments within the greater country area. You have a deal.
Neris confidently extends a meaty paw towards Virgil's, ready to shake on the strange deal. The rabbit smirks deviously, yes.
A pleasure doing business with you, partner.
Oh, green. Okay. He closes his fist, and a ball of sickly green light extends outwards, encompassing the entire restaurant. The deal has been struck, and the elder god of the 9 realms will remember this moment throughout the eons. The light fades, and the rabbit's vision comes back into focus.
What the?
Enclosed in his fist was not a firm, muscular hand of the white wolf, but instead the tiny mouse girl with a foreboding term emblazoned across her nails.
What the hell is a gamer?
She grins, her smile being neither one of pleasure nor evil, merely one of deranged greed. A deal's a deal, dude. I want that Wi-Fi. The all-powerful rabbit knew immediately that this woman was not to be trifled with. Her aura overwhelms even his own limitations. Well, she is a gamer, you know. And there's nothing stronger in this world than a gamer.
Who are you?
Marnie pulls her hand back gently, admiring the cosmic power crackling around her body. A whale, and nothing more.
She's very clearly a mouse.
Everything about this day was ridiculous, and at this point, Neris, already thin patience, has been exhausted.
But how did such a weak body absorb all of that infernal energy? You should have been driven mad.
Bro, I've been playing mobile games since 2013.
This woman lost her mind many years ago, it seems. Alright. I suppose I'll have to give in. I know when I've been beaten. Levis, did you, fix the coffee machine?
The golden retriever pops his head up just for a moment to give the boss man a thumbs up before once again disappearing from the scene. With seemingly no effort whatsoever, the Mad Bunny summons a delicious McCafe beverage upon his tray.
You ordered yourself a coffee, didn't you?
Neris squints his eyes, all 2 of them.
Why, yes, I certainly did.
He hesitates, however, suspecting that the manager has something else in mind.
Your coffee's ready. Already. What? Here you go. 1 coffee. Black.
I'm pretty sure it was an iced coffee. A large ribbed arm extends past the pair, plucking the tiny paper cup off of Virgil's tray. Don't worry about it, Cody. It's fine.
What do you...
Huh? Okay. Virgil smirks, having succeeded in his petty prank. Neris, however, having reached the utmost limits of his patience, scoffs.
I tire these games, sir. Why would you...
Virgil cuts him off, raising his tone significantly.
Listen, if you want a coffee so badly, why don't you just take your little gang to Starbucks?
Trevor begins visibly shaking behind his table. What's wrong?
Oh, I don't know. I feel like someone was talking about me.
Your ears are just playing tricks on you, silly. Where are your ears? Neither of the boys acknowledge her, and Damien continues to make his plastic his tiny plastic tiger dote around the table. Hey, guys, come check this shit out. It's gonna be heckin' amazeballs. Not a single word. Okay, whatever, dudes. As Marnie is about to grab a french fry off of Damien's tray, he eyes her down with an animalistic evil gaze, baring his fangs and all but hissing at her. Fine. As she backs off the tray, and Damien returns to ignoring her existence. Neris scowls, ironclad in his belief in a right to a refund. Marty would say poggers unironically. Stop. And despite the manager's constant avoidance of doing so, Neris is sure he will walk out the restaurant with it, even if it took the rest of time. Virgil, though, had enough of this farce. The gamer wrench? Yes. The walking ad for a retirement village. The next borough's protagonist. It all had to stop now. With a quick hand motion under the counter, Virgil amuses his battle-ready position. Playing cards begin to manifest. Charged with deadly magic. Ah, Born, hello. Neris instincts kick in faster than his time-addled brain, and his defensively pushes the comatose rodent out of the way, anticipating the attack.
The last time I did this, I got sued, but...
Before Neris can react, a card sweeps past him, his head, and over to the McCafe machine, which is kept in approximately 100 million degrees Fahrenheit at all times, though it appears to do nothing. Neris remains stiff, on the lookout for foul play, but for all his waiting, nothing happens. With the menacing rabbit showing no further sign of hostility, and no immediately apparent effects resulting from the trickery, the shapeshifter finally sighs. Even for an entire being, he feels that this time was thoroughly wasted, with nothing but a botched food order at least $17 less in his wallet to show for it.
I am leaving now.
He wastes no time in wheeling about and making for the door in a dignified fashion, in spite of his treatment here. Neris, you always leave. I'm getting pizza to eat sometime between 2 to 5 hours from now. Fane, oh my god. Okay. My brain is dying at the rapid pace listening to this acid trip. Why are you doing this to us, Josh? Because it's April 1st, and this thing came out. And I had to do... I mean, if I did the Christmas special, right? For the smoke room, right? Then I can do this. A game that has characters, like 90% of these characters I don't even know. Like... So it's fine. I'm lost. You're lost. Virgil's here. It's fine. Virgil knows what is coming, evidenced by the toothy grin spreading across his muzzle. The house always wins, after all. Before the rodent can even process what is happening, the McCafe machine behind him erupts, dousing him in molten coffee. Well, that was loud. Like, what the fuck? Okay. Well, at least it stopped. I was afraid that was gonna keep going. He writhes and contorts as he collapses to his knees, sustaining fatal injuries to his entire body. Marnie, displaying her usual level of tact, stoops down on her way to the door. Hey, bro. My friends are being stingy. Help a fellow mouse out. Like, $5? Sir. Oh my god. Intonation. That's what that says. Okay. What? I don't... Wait. What's intonation? Isn't that like tone of speech, right? Intonation. Right. Okay. Hopefully I can turn back up the volume and it will not scream at me again.
Intonation.
Okay. The rise and fall of the voice in speaking. What? Accuracy of pitch in playing or singing or on a stringed instrument such as a guitar. Oh, okay. About to get creepy in here? What? Okay. That's fine. Wow, kind of selfish, but okay. Meanwhile, Asterion walks to the front door, setting his tablet on his belt. The mouse girl passes him by on her way out.
Hey, sorry about that. Business calls and all that. So, what's going on with our orders?
Asterion takes a moment to look around, but before he is able to process any of the information he sees, a jingle from his tablet sounds.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I have to take this.
It's like okay, so a tablet is the size of a smartphone in his hand. Okay, I get it. He's a big boy, so.
Ha! Serves Luke right. He shouldn't have stuck it in there.
What? Asterion promptly walks right back outside. Killigan, fresh out of the lavatory, holds up a hand to wave to Asterion, but isn't noticed as the Minotaur walks right back out.
Hey, wait up!
The Bovo rushes to catch up, but feels a spindly set of fingers wrap around his ankle. What is this face? What is this? Why do I have a notification on Discord? Echo's 1-year anniversary art and polish update. Oh. Downloads available on our itch.io. New sprite for Chase. What? New epilogue sprites for who? For what? Oh, are those for Cameron and Devin? What? Wait. No, hold on, McDonald's game. You don't matter at the moment. Howdy everyone, McSkinny here with an anniversary update. It's hard to believe it has been a year since Echo released. I'm surprised to see that the download rate has remained pretty steady since the game's release. With amazing new fan art and fics coming in daily for something made with a complete shoeless budget, this update fixes basically 100 plus typos that have been bugging me since the release. Our coding software for Echo did not have a spell check. Since I wanted to do an update for bug fixes, I thought it would be a great opportunity to add it in some more art, both from our established artists we've worked with before and fans from the community. Check it out. Okay, changelog, a ton of typos fixed across the whole game, a new sprite for Chase, a new sprite for Carney? I don't remember who that is. New epilogue. 4 new CGs for Flynn, Leo, and Jenna's routes? What? By Telemon and Avery. 7 interactive short stories now available in the gallery. What? On the main menu. Click the lake, then the window pane, and finally scroll down to the bottom. Well, that's cool. That's real cool. I love that. Okay. Right, Killigan freezes. Right. Right, we were playing a video game.
Listen, kid, please. I just want to go outside. No more weird shit.
He says in an an uncharacteristically pleading tone. Desperation, and evident. I can't read at the moment. I don't know, guys. It's hard.
This spot would have marked my grave had you not come along. Come, if you would. I am very uncomfortable. For what is my curse?
Killigan's entire body shudders as several thousand spindly fingers crawl over his spine, yanking him back towards a walking corpse in the center of the restaurant.
What the fuck?
Actually, I should probably grab that link. itch.io. Okay. Yes, I am old enough. 1 year anniversary. Okay. I don't know if it's a good idea to download while streaming, because I know how my internet is, but like, you know. It's pronounced Kamja. Kento, why? I mean, it's funny, and I appreciate it, but once his brave Bovo knight had been forced to kneel down beside him, it was a simple matter for Ollie to latch his lengthy arms around Killigan's shoulders. Now, his voice drops to a barely audible whisper. Rise. He's doing the thing, okay.
Asterion, get this thing off me!
Killigan rushes out the door in panic, wearing the bony living shawl? Yes. The sun cast its oppressive orange glow over the 4 friends as they walked across the vast McDonald's parking lot one final time. Neris is content and enjoying the silence until Asterion chimes in.
So,
Fane, you didn't miss anything. I wasn't reading patch notes live on stream. That didn't happen.
if you don't mind me asking, what exactly happened while I was outside? You don't appear to have our food, so you got a refund instead.
The great shapeshifter shakes his head, not looking at his friend as he talks.
I did not. So.
The Minotaur cuts himself off, feeling the intense miasma of disinterest. The big white eyes stews in.
Perhaps it's for the best that I don't know.
Killigan drools out the side of his mouth, his eyes glazing over and dark. He cannot hear what his friends are talking about, nor can he hear his own thoughts anymore. Now, all he can hear are the sickly sweet whispers of the cold, dark moon. The little creature clinging, they, yes. Ian, why'd you type that twice? Is this like the, that McDonald's order that Damien did? We're just gonna, like, do that over and over again? Clinging tightly onto his back, feels a semblance of joy, having been, hidden from his worst enemy, the sunset. The sound of Astarion's, hooves clopping along the pavements suddenly stops. He takes one last look at the McDonald's.
Perhaps, things could have gone differently if I had.
He mumbles to himself, shaking his head.
No, 'tis not my place to say. Come, Sir Astarion. The car will not walk to itself.
The Minotaur smiles, resuming his previous, pace.
Of course. All's well that ends well, right?
Killian is forced to nod as well. And Neris, however, has a singular doubt pestering his clouded mind.
I just can't help but feel like I've forgotten something.
Reference I don't know. It's fine. Okay. I didn't understand half of this. I don't know who 90% of these characters are. I liked the Dank Souls reference. That was funny. Astarion's cool. You know, the other Minotaur. It makes sense in the manga. Oh, fuck. Okay. That was fun. Oh, is Marnie not... Okay. From Various? What does that mean? Okay. Thank you for playing. Okay. That was something. It means it's an OC. Okay. What? Okay. Sure. Back in the McDonald's, the only sounds that ring through its empty halls are those of a game coming through PC speakers, and those of the quiet crickling and thudding of wrapper paper as Damien practices tossing them into the trash afar. Lobby hours must have surely ended by now, but anyone who cares to enforce them is long gone. The manager has not been seen since the contentious incident, likely formulating the optimal way to subtly cut the lone employee's pay after today's blunder in. Speaking of the exploited wage slave, Levis is presently sprawled over the front counter, surrounded by 3 empty 5-hour energy shots. The retriever snores softly as his head rests on the still functioning keyboard, resulting in the pending order of 356 fish fillet sandwiches and counting. Trevor, perhaps, finally notices the change in lighting, raises his head from for the first time in hours.
Oh, I think we may have to go.
Damien had who had switched Switched targets to the sleeping Levis. Tries one last time, but only succeeds in bringing the front counter's sandwich wrapper count to 5. The maned wolf clicks his tongue and nods. Yeah, I guess you're right. Got a shift at Cube tomorrow. Guess the day flew by kind of fast, huh? Not much really happened. Well, minus that standoff, I guess. The wolf raises a brow. Standoff? The one between the manager and Neris, don't you remember? It looked pretty tense. I was worried for a sec. Trevor could swear he saw the color drain from Damien's fur in the moment. Neris? Did I hear that right? Neris here? Yeah. It was quite a shock, really. He cuts a much more impressive figure in person. Imposing figure in person, yes. Actually, it was pretty impressive. He commands such an aura of masculinity and... Hey, are you alright? Okay. Oh, that was interesting. Maybe I'll have to add some of those games to the list for later. I don't know. What? It's fine. Okay. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed. I'll hop onto the Discord in a moment. After I oh my god. Oh my fucking Kenta. Why do you gotta be this way? Okay. But yeah, I'll end the stream. I'll hop onto the Discord in a moment. I just have to go grab something real quick. But yeah, I'll see you guys.